Well, individual breakdowns, was we had a lot of individual breakdowns that caused a lot of 3 and outs. Too much 10-man football. It's the same story. When we don't play well, we don't get in sync. And a lot of individual breakdowns that cause that to happen, and we're just getting, at this point in the season, there's just way too much of it. But we've got to go back to work and see if we can't get some of this fixed, because we got the biggest game of the season coming up. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of the. It is. It's different guys every time you turn around. When you go through your play kill list, is a lot of different names are popping up. And some of it's, I think, experience. Some of it's just we're not playing in sync, and that's my responsibility. We got to find a way in this football game and whatever games are left to get back in sync, because there's a good offense in there, darn good offense that hasn't showed up for a while.
So is confidence gone with a lot of guys?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that it's the confidence is gone, because had we never achieved that, I think could happen. I mean, if you've gone the whole season and you've never done anything to believe that you can do something, then I think that type of stuff can happen. But this team believes they can move the ball, and that's. I mean, as long as that's intact, you've always got a chance. Oh yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, we talked a little bit today. We talked a lot today, and so much of what you do goes on the quarterback, goes on the play calling, goes on everything, and that goes with the job. You sign up for that. You know what I mean? So you got to be strong and be able to deal with that. But it's certainly not all Devin Gardner's issue. We've got, like I said, a lot of individual breakdowns that are keeping us from being the type of team I think we could be offensively. No, I wish. If there was, you could address it right away, But it's a lot of individual breakdowns, and it's coming from different areas, A guy goes a left when he should go a right, Drop passes, oh God, I mean, everything you could imagine. Heck, we found a way to mess up a lot of things, but that's usually it. No, there is no common deal. And believe me, as coaches, we tear it up one side and down the other to find out if there is, because you can directly address that, either pull a player out if that's what you think, or completely change a scheme or whatever. But we're just, the bottom line with us right now is we're just not in sync. We're not converting third downs. We played half the season. We were, 49%, one of the top in the country a year ago. We could score in the red zone. We won a top 10, top 6 or 7 a year ago, and we were doing that type of thing. But somewhere we lost it, and it's my job to figure out where and get it fixed, as quick as we can, because we have the biggest game of the season coming up. Oh, I don't know. It's everybody's, bragging rights game. It goes so far back, and it's such an important game to everybody. When you play this game, it's kind of irrelevant what's happened to this point, and that's been proven by what's happened in the game. I mean, I think on both sides, there's been years when I think either team was probably not given a chance, and for some reason or whatever, didn't turn out the way everybody expected. So, and that speaks to the emotion that goes into the game, and the tremendous rivalry, and the fact that kids don't really care about anything other than what's in front of them. You don't really have to motivate your team for this game. In some ways, but in other ways, no. Yeah, I mean, in some ways, it's understanding is what it is, but obviously, we're not getting the performance that he would want or anybody would want. But he understands the offense better than he ever has. But we just need, from his position and every position, a more consistent performance, and that's what's keeping us from being what we can be. It's really an interesting thing. So many of the things that we had done well, we're just not doing well anymore. And I you got to give the other team a little credit too, but some of this stuff is not being defended as much as it is us being inefficient at times. So we just got to keep plugging away and do what we know is the best thing to do. That's work our butt off and try and correct each mistake and keep our head up and know that there's still more games to be played.
The other year,
never 4 games in a row. No, I don't remember the last time. I think it's ever happened. I don't remember exactly, though. I mean, I have to look back. But no, I don't ever remember. Let's go like this. You have better offensive years than other years. Because never do you have exactly the same amount of talent every single year. So but we've sputtered so bad in the last 4 games. I just don't ever remember it being like this.